Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11. Another perfect day here in sunny San Diego as we welcome you to Qualcomm Stadium. I'm Gus Johnson, along with former Cincinnati Bengals legend Chris Collinsworth. And welcome to this exhibition clash between the Chargers and the Titans. Who do you see as the key players for this matchup, Chris?
Well, Gus, I've got my eyes on the two quarterbacks in this one. I had a chance to talk to both of these guys, obviously guys that have experience in this situation. They've been here before, and yet it's always so interesting. You can see a different look in their eyes when they're warming up. You know that they know the significance of these matchups, and it just adds another level of excitement to the football game. When you're talking about this kind of talent on the field, this should be a really good one. I know you're excited. I'm excited. Let's get it going.
Interesting, Chris. Great storyline here today, and we'll follow that storyline as this game moves on. Dumps it out left. Sean Phillips was there to bring him down.
Yeah, very safe, simple play, hitting the underneath receiver for a solid gain.
They line up at the 29. He gets off the throw. He's looking for a burst of speed. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans need just 2 plays to go 75 big ones.
Kenny Britt brings so much to the table as a wide receiver. He's really an asset to this offense.
Baronis puts it through, and it's a 7-point game. Tennessee is up a score. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon, the official wireless service sponsor of the NFL. Baronis will be kicking off. And takes off from his own goal line. He makes it to the 22. The offense will start at the 22. Dumps it out right. Finnegan hits him for a loss at the 21-yard line. Pass is short right side. And the tackle was made by Hood. That's a first down right there. Might want to play them a little tighter. Maybe even go to the man coverage.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to play a zone coverage against this quarterback. He does a great job in recognition, and that time you could see him move the zone defense just a little with his eyes before he threw it in there. One of the tough things about trying to get a cornerback blocked is how athletic those guys are. If you're a fullback or an offensive lineman or somebody out in front trying to make that block, it's just tough to get a hand on those guys. They're quick.
Here's the pass. Floyd was the intended receiver on the play. He gets off the throw.
Receivers who can make plays like that on third down tend to have nice, long careers.
They line up at the 46. Give to the tailback. He gets to about the 45-yard line. Second down and 9. Here's the give. He's tackled at the 37. Nice run, a pickup of 8. That brings up third down. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. Here's a handoff left side. Tough running, and he's got the first.
Running the ball to convert those third and short situations is a bit of a lost art in the game right now. A lot of teams throwing the football there, but not this team. They went back to power football and converted.
Daylight. He gets to about the 21-yard line. They line up at the 21. They go with the pitch to the right.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
The stop was made by Will Witherspoon.
He'll take plays like that all day long.
So it's third down. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Hit as he throws.
And if he can get just a little bit more time, there are guys running open down the field. The pressure is getting close, but it's not there. He should take a fraction longer to make that throw.
It's up and it's good. San Diego will kick it deep. Britt is deep, looking to return the kickoff. It's fielded at the 2. He brings it back to the 23. They'll go to work at the 23. And we'll have a first down and 10. Short pass to his left. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass. They'll face second down and 10. They go with the toss. He's brought down at the 24-yard line.
That was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively, filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
He rolls out to the right.
And they really forced him to throw that one before he had a chance to read the coverage. You know, typically when they blitz, you end up in one-on-one coverage, but you have to have time to throw the ball.
He takes it out and is tackled at the 48. On the ground, up the middle. Nice gain of about 7. That brings up second down. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. Dumps it out left. He's knocked out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Gives it off. He's dropped down at the 17. They get 3 yards on the play. Second down. It's second down and 7 to go. Ball's on the 17-yard line. And he's crushed as he lets it go.
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
Looks left. Here's a short pass. Darren Sproles was the intended receiver. So the kicking team is on the field to try for 3 points. This one will be from 34 yards away. The kick is good. Kading is ready to kick this one off. Britt is back to receive the kick. It's fielded at the 2. He makes it to the 23-yard line. The Titans will start this drive at the 23. Flips out short. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. He's going to throw it.
Ben Chung is not the most accurate passer in the league. He lets balls get away from him sometimes, and occasionally they're fairly easy completions.
Gives it to the back. Powers through the defender. He'll just jog into the end zone. Whoa!
That's what I want to see. Chris Johnson has certainly become one of the most entertaining players in the NFL. His speed, his moves in the open field, he is simply a joy to watch.
Rob Baronis adds the extra point. Tennessee holds an 8-point advantage. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon. Baronis, yeah, it's ready to kick it away. Davis gets it at the 2. They catch him at the 30. The Chargers take the field looking to put together a scoring drive. They came away with 3 the last time out. Brings it in for a completion. He's wrestled down at the 35. Still a lot of time left, but at the end of 1, the score is 14-6. On the ground left side. Opts for a short throw.
Phillip Rivers, from the very first day that we saw him come into the league, he just looked like a professional quarterback.
He found some daylight. Chris Hope was there for the stop. 7 yards. And that'll bring up second down. It's now 2nd and 3. So the ball on the 49. Looks to throw it. And now the offense will be faced with a third down situation. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on third down. Going up top. Nice catch, and they're deep in enemy territory. The Chargers use 6 plays and take it 70 yards.
Phillip Rivers is not a quarterback that's going to make too many mistakes against the blitz. So when you bring pressure, you are really rolling the dice, because the flip side of that is big plays, and you saw one there.
Kading adds the extra point. Kading looks ready to kick it away. Camps under it. He will start from his own 5. The Titans were able to put a scoring drive together on their last time out. Dumps it out right.
Good job by the offense that time. Really nothing there down the field. He just takes a little completion and keeps moving the ball.
Rolls to his right. Short throw to the right.
Yeah, I like going with the play-action pass in that situation. They caught the defense cheating a little bit, completed it for a good pickup.
Third and 1 coming up on this play. Short pass to his left. Cuts back, and he's dropped. Johnson off the right side. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. From their own 39-yard line. Breaking through up the gut. He puts it on the ground. The referee is going to have to dig to the bottom of this pile to see who came away with it.
Huge effort to maintain possession of the ball. When you're mixing it up at the bottom of one of those piles of big bodies and clawing and scratching, it's tough.
The give to the tailback.
Just make plays, one at a time.
2nd down and 7 yards to go. They hand it off.
If you want to be considered one of the top quarterbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
He's pushed out of bounds at the 22-yard line.
Vince Young is really feeling it right now. He's got the hot hand, and, normally he's not a guy that's going to hit a bunch of passes in a row, but he's hot right now.
First down, 10 to go. And the ball is on the 21. Gets rid of it as he's hit. Kenny Britt was his intended target.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
They line it up at the 22. On the ground, right side.
You can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man. And that time, the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Deep pass, end zone.
That's it, baby. That's it right
He's got it. Touchdown. Kenny Britt catches touchdown pass number 2 of the game. The PAT is up and good. Tennessee is up 8. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Baronis looks ready to kick it away. Gets it to the 21.
The Chargers can really get on a roll if they can knock in a touchdown here for the second straight series.
Has a man to his right. Little flip. Hester grabs that one for a gain of 3 on the play. They give it off here. 4 yards on that play. And so it will be 3rd down. Rolling out to his right. And he's tackled at the 28-yard line.
The Titans did an excellent job tackling and keeping things in front of them on that series to force the 3 and out.
It's 4th down. The Chargers line up to punt. He makes it out to the 34-yard line. They'll go to work at the 34-yard line. Flips it out short. He's tackled at the 38.
The tight end did a good job here selling the block and then going out into his route and making the catch for a decent gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 6. Ball on the 38-yard line. Searching for an open man. The ball is tipped away. Kenny Britt was the intended receiver on the play. Under heavy pressure. He makes another catch.
The Titans are picking up nice yardage just about every time they go to the air. I'm not sure what's happening with the defense right now, but they seem a little out of sorts.
First down, 10 to go. The halfback with the carry. It's a gain of 4. That brings up 2nd down. And it's now 2nd and 6. Ball on the 35-yard line. The Titans take a timeout, and they've got 2 timeouts remaining. He'll get it again.
Tennessee calls timeout.
They'll line up again on 3rd down. Short throw to the left. He's wrestled down at the 17.
The Titans get another good gainer that time. This offense is finding early success in the passing game.
Under heavy pressure. Gets it off, and he takes a hit.
Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
He's going for it all. Comes down with it. Touchdown! The Titans take it 65 yards on 8 plays.
Kenny Britt brings so much to the table as a wide receiver. He's really an asset to this offense.
Extra point is good. Baronis will kick it deep. He'll down it in the end zone.
It's only a two-possession game, but still they need to get their offense going before things start to get out of hand here.
Has a man short to his left. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at second down.
You gotta be kidding me.
Second down and 7 yards to go. Ball is on the 20. They hand it off. And he's tackled at the 27. 7 yards. That brings up third down. So it's third down and about 3 to go. Tosses it out. They will finally get him to the ground at the 47-yard line. So they line up at the 47. Gets it away. He's brought down at the 17.
Really nice job that time reading the blitz. He knew he was going to have a chance for a big play. Just hang in there, and he made it.
You don't really want to kick it deep here and risk a return, so let's see if they kick it short to take us to halftime. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. Hands it to the back. He's tackled at the 25. San Diego will get the ball to begin the second half. He brings it back to the 23. They'll set up shop at the 23-yard line. Good coverage downfield.
I really liked what they did that time. Nice job by the Titans.
Obvious passing situation here on 2nd and long. He rolls out to the right. Makes the catch, and he's got nowhere to go. Still looking for an open man. The defender tips it away. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
The Titans have everyone on the line. Looks like they are coming after this one. Brings the ball out to about the 44. The Titans will set up shop at the 44-yard line. Here's the give. The defense does its job there, but that has been a rare sight today. He's run all over him. From their own 43-yard line. He takes a hard hit as he throws.
Very clean game played so far. No penalties, and we're now in the second half.
It's a 3rd and 5 situation. Dumps it short. He can't come up with it. Incomplete pass. Chris, that was a pretty nice defensive stand.
Yeah, that series just never seemed to get off the ground. Nothing they tried there seemed to work.
So, it's 4th down. The Titans lining up to punt. It bounces out of bounds at the 29.
The offense has to find a way to put some points on the board, and it has to start happening now.
He's searching for a receiver. He got it. What a catch.
Phillip Rivers may not be perfect, but he has no issues whatsoever with accuracy. He delivers such a pretty pass, and when it's in there, you know it's going to be in the perfect position.
The big gain through the air sets up the offense with another 1st and 10. Breaking through up the gut. Looks to be about a 9-yard gain.
You know you have a pretty special player at the running back position when, despite the fact that they're run blitzing him now, he can still get out of there and still come up with a nice gain. Surveys the field. Well, Phillip Rivers and the San Diego Chargers continue to click. Boy, what a year they had last year. 8.7 yards per pass attempt. That was number one in the league. 65% completion percentage. And what makes that so impressive was the way that it wasn't a bunch of dink and dunk passes. They were working it down the field, and Rivers with that 104 quarterback rating, what a great year he had.
Gives it up the gut.
What a run that was. He was trapped behind the line of scrimmage. It looked like he was going to go down for a big loss. Instead, he breaks the tackle and runs it in for the touchdown.
Kading adds the extra point. Kading is just about ready to kick this one away. He'll down it in the end zone. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt it away. He's wrestled down at the 20. Second down and 7 yards to go. Again with the carry. This is close. They'll bring out the chain. He got it. That's a first down. He's still on his feet, looking for a receiver.
As a quarterback, you understand where your protection is and what you can protect. If you can't protect a certain side, you have to throw it hot. That time the quarterback missed the hot read and paid the price.
Looking for a man.
When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
The Titans line up to punt. Darren Sproles awaiting the return. They drop the runner at the 27-yard line.
The Chargers looking for another 7 on this drive. They're still behind, but they can build on the momentum of that last drive if they can put one together here. Good defense all over the field that time. They had the deep routes covered, and when they tried to dump it off to the tight end, they were on it.
Breaks through up the gut. He reaches the 43-yard line. Looks left. Here's a short pass.
They were trying to work that ball down the field. There really wasn't anything there. They dump it off, and not much underneath either.
Short throw to the right. And he's tackled at the 35.
Phillip Rivers is having no trouble completing passes on this drive. Accuracy is just one of his many talents.
Here's the throw. Floyd was the intended receiver. Hands it off. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. So they have it at the 34. Just gets it off. It's intercepted. Boy, the defense put the pressure on and forced the bad throw.
And throwing the football is really about what you do with your feet. The great ones can throw off balance and out of position, but so many guys, if they don't get their feet set, they make throws just like that, and it costs their team.
The Titans have the ball and the lead as we begin the fourth quarter. Goes through his progression. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at second down. Kaysen hits him for a loss at the 31.
For me, there's nothing more impressive in football than to see a cover cornerback able to come up and make the stops on the run. That's a complete football player.
Hand off to the right side.
Well, I'm sure the defense was caught a little off guard by that run call there, but if you're going to call run there, you better pick up a first down or you're going to be reading about it in the newspaper the next day.
Gets to about the 34 and is stopped. And there's the flag, and we're going to have our first penalty. And that was the last thing the offense needed. Here's the call on the field.
Repeat first down.
Running out of time.
How many times do you see a team perfectly execute a blitz pickup and simply can't block the guy? And there's nothing the coaches can do there. They did their job, but the guys just got overwhelmed.
The pocket collapsing. He's brought down at the 30.
Very risky pass. You never want to try and throw the ball across your body like that. Players in this league will come up with interceptions on that one.
Pretty obvious passing down here. The offense facing a 3rd and long situation that they need to convert.
Nice play that time. The defense came with the blitz there. He made a good read, delivered a nice ball in there to the open man.
Dumps it out right. Running down the sideline. They won't catch him. Touchdown and a late lead. Phillip Rivers is really carving up this defense with yet another completion. He's now up over the 300-yard passing mark. This for a 3-point lead. Looks for the safe short throw. Was it the right call to try to pass it there?
Yeah, I really do think that throwing the football in that situation is a much better option. You know how hard it is to try and run the ball in on short yardage situations. You got to put the ball in the quarterback's hands. They just didn't get it done.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
He's dragged down on the play.
They just overwhelmed the offensive line on that play. That is what effective blitzing is all about. The timing, the execution, that was perfect.
He's searching for a receiver. It's tipped away. Great defense. Kenny Britt was his intended target.
Let's hit him.
It's 4th down. The Titans line up to punt. He'll be stopped at around the 46-yard line. They'll give it off here. That's a 3-yard gain. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
He got fear in his heart. I can smell it.
Handoff up the middle.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
The pass is away. Vincent Jackson was the intended receiver on the play. They keep it on the ground with the tailback.
And as a quarterback, you have to start to recognize that. You just can't allow that safety to keep sniffing around that 8th man in the box and not throw the football. Essentially, they're daring this offense to throw it, and they're not taking advantage.
We're not here to play.
They'll line up for a very long field goal attempt. This'll be a 54-yard attempt. He just misses it. They'll start this drive at the 44-yard line. Passes it downfield. Kenny Britt was the intended receiver. Good coverage downfield. He's wrestled down at the 45.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Johnson gets it on the inside. He's dropped down at the 37. Johnson runs it for an 8-yard gain. And 2 yards away here on second down. It's the tailback.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Passes it short. He's tackled at the 28-yard line.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
Second down and 7 yards to go. The ball on the 28. Feeds it to the back. Gains his way to the 20-yard line. Short throw to the left. Hall was his intended target. Fourth down. The field goal attempt will be about a 37-yarder. Harris is guilty of moving early. It's fourth down. This one will be from 42 yards out. The kick is good. Baronis is just about ready to kick this one away. He makes it to the 22.
The Chargers are in a do-or-die mode right now. They have to get into field position to just have a shot. The defense, of course, going to be keying in on the playmakers, so look for somebody else maybe to make a play.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line. Has a man to his right. Little flip. He's pushed out of bounds at the 39-yard line. Flips it out short to his left. Second down coming up after the incomplete pass. Dumps it out right. Tennessee takes the timeout. And that was their first timeout. has a man short to his left. The Titans will take a timeout. That is their second of the half. Second down, 8 yards to go. They go with the run. Not sure if he reached it. They'll measure. The referee signals to the sideline. They're just inches away. It's third down now and just about the length of the football away from the first down marker. And he pushes ahead for the first down.
I like that call there. Put the ball in the hands of one of your playmakers and let them go to work. Not a big gainer there, but it's certainly a big first down.
The offense calls a timeout.
On the ground with the tailback. Nice gain of 9 yards. Second down. They'll line up on the 5-yard line. Inside give. He's dropped down at the 2. He did a nice job picking up the first on the run.
5 first downs on this drive, and now as a defense, you really start to second-guess yourself. Everything you've thrown at them so far on this drive hasn't worked. Let's see what they come up with next.
Timeout, San Diego.
This is it. He'll kick it for the win. That was an excellent kick for the go-ahead score.
You know, I know we make a lot of jokes about field goal kickers, but the mental toughness it takes to come into a ball game in this situation and make that kick is really impressive.
Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. And he's tackled at the 38. That'll do it from San Diego. Stay right there for the post-game highlight show. Here's today's swagger player of the game, presented by Old Spice Deodorant. Here's the play that rocked the stadium, the Doritos Crunch Time play of the game.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.